make some applause for her Hulu subscription. I like how she pronounced Hulu. Did you get? Oh, I guess never mind. I guess you pronounced it Hulu too. All right, your next comedian. This is your middle of the show feature, and is probably one of the reasons why you all knew about the show and came out tonight. He is performing and is leaving right away for Jamaica. Everybody, and that is. Sounds like a bit, it's not. This motherfucker is going to Jamaica right after he leaves Concord. Please slap your hand flush together for Topher Rowe, everybody. Let him hear it.
What's going on, everybody? How we doing? I, myself, am not sober at all. I'd like to give it up to Mean Dave. Mean Dave is the only guy that I know that can say thank you and fuck you in the same sentence. He did it to me today. You know, on my way over here today, I saw a Tesla that had a sticker on it that said Anti-Elon Musk Club. And I was like, bitch, you can't be part of that club if you're driving this shit, right? Doesn't make sense. That's like a prostitute picking in an abortion clinic, right? It's fucking stupid. So, when this dumb hoe caught that red light, I fucking zoomed up right next to her. I rolled my window down. I was like, "Hey, Mom, I told you to take that stupid fucking sticker off your car." Yeah, bitches don't be listening, you know? But I jumped on that whole 23 and E train, and surprise, surprise, I'm all sorts of Mexican, but I'm also 8% white. And that makes sense because I also used to threaten my mom's life every time she burned my pizza rolls, you know? But look, I'm in a weird spot in my life where I'm constantly prejudged wrong. You know, I run a crew of older white guys as an electrician, but when I get onto the job site, it's always the paisas that want to come up to me and start speaking to me in my native tongue. Like, come on guys, you hear me? You think I speak Spanish? Like, I get it, I look like someone that clears trash cans over there at Kaiser, alright? But no, now I'm over here doing this fucking no habla español dance with this Southside and shovel slinger, right? Showing them how bad of a Mexican I really am. Like, guys, I didn't even have silver teeth growing up, alright? Shit. Or these white homeowners that come out and start asking my apprentices about what's going on with the job. Like, these knuckleheads don't know what the fuck's going on, right? They gotta point me out and be like, no, that little Danny Trejo looking motherfucker, he's the boss, go talk to him, right? My favorite is when the Filipino business owners come out and start speaking to me in Tagalog. Like, I appreciate it, Kuya, but I'm not even Filipino, alright? Just really fucking stoned. But, you know, me and my apprentices were talking about our families and shit, and they all have kids. And when it got to me, I gotta let them know. 40 years old, no kids. Yeah, and I don't even know what the fuck a condom is, because where's the fun in that, right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I got thinking about it and how that happened, and I figured I would say so fucking stoned that my soldiers are blitzed out of their minds, right? They don't know what the fucking job is. I bust in their guts and they're over there hitting a donut in the pussy like the fucking Oakland Sideshow, you know what I'm saying? They should be looking for the egg, but they're cruising the cervix for a fucking Valley meal at a 7-Eleven. Shit. Like father, like cum, you know what I'm saying? So, are you guys dog people or are you guys bad people? You guys dog people, right? My homie came over the other day, Jalen, and Jalen, he's my Nubian prince. You know what I'm saying? He's tall, dark, and handsome. He's tall, very, very dark, and handsome, right? And he gets pissed at me whenever he comes over because he goes to pet my dogs, and they snarl and they kind of, bite and bark at him until they smell him. They're like, "Oh, cocoa butter, it's Jay. What's going on, bud?" You know what I'm saying? And I gotta, he gets mad at me, and I gotta remind him, like, Jay, dogs only see in black and white, right? I mean, wouldn't you freak out too if you had a pair of teeth and eyes coming to pet you? Come on. Put yourself in my dog shoes. But he always tells me, like, I gotta put myself in his shoes. I don't know what it's like to be a black man in America today until I walk a mile in his shoes. I said, Jay, I walk a mile with my pit bulls, and everyone also crosses to the other side of the street, right? Also, I live in my white girlfriend's house rent-free. Boom! You know what I'm saying? So, good. I got two pit bulls, right? I got one that I saved off the side of the freeway, and that dog's amazing. I could walk her off leash. She knows her commands. Shit, I could throw her in my kayak and take a lap around the block, you know, the lake, and she's fucking cool. You know what I'm saying? My other pit bull that I had since a puppy, that bitch gets in an argument with herself every morning in the mirror, all right? And by her mannerisms, I can tell that she loses. Yeah, self-deprivating dog, just like her mom. But this dog, she'll walk with a turd sticking out of her ass for about 4 blocks until she finds the proper place to lay that thing, right? And then that's when I realized that there's also a spectrum in the dog kingdom. I got one genius, and I got one that's a target, all right? Don't worry, I said untarded. I'm not a fan of the hard R's. I'm an ally, all right? But this all happened in the last year, right? I got a girlfriend, I got 2 dogs. I went from sleeping comfortably in my bed with no titties to getting pushed off the edge of my bed with 22 titties. So, at least I'm winning there. You know what I'm saying? But no one told me how awkward it was going to be having these dogs while you're masturbating. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I can't even take a shit without these 2 dogs breaking into the bathroom just to stare at me. So what's gonna happen when I'm on the bed playing with a bone? You know what I'm saying? I got 4 eyes on me, and that shit is rough. Yeah? No, but the fucked up part is like, I can't come unless my dogs are looking at me now. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. You know, yeah, me and my chick are trying to get intimate, and she's trying to push the dogs out of the room, right? I'm like, just keep it cracked a little bit, right? But you know, I see all these kids trying to get in relationships lately, and I'm telling you, if you want unconditional love, just go ahead and get yourself a dog. All right? But I'm gonna give you a few scenarios. You think to yourself whether I'm talking about my lady or my dog. All right? I get home from work and I get showered with a bunch of kisses. Right? We go on a long walk to kind of relieve the stress from the day that we just had. And when we get home, I go ahead and I make dinner because you know I'm the cook in the house. We go upstairs, we watch our favorite shows, and the night starts to draw on, so that's when I go ahead and I reach, and I grab the peanut butter out of my end table. Don't worry, you're right either way, alright? My girlfriend loves fucking peanut butter, alright? But have you seen the size of a fucking pit bull's tongue? I'm just saying, keep that to yourself. Look, my homie just moved here from Oaxaca, right? That's out there in Mexico. And he's learning the language. And I told him, you're gonna start learning phrases and terms and things like that. And you gotta make sure you hit that shit right because one word can fuck it all up. 2 letters can fuck it up. The 2 letters can get your ass beat, all right? You walk up to an older black lady and you say black don't crack, she's gonna love you forever. Fuck, you're invited to the cookout, you know what I'm saying? Did you say blacks do crack? Good chance you're gonna get your ass beat at the end of your set, alright? That's my time, guys. Make sure you tip that bartender.